Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey everybody, this is Boot Shopping. Welcome to the show.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool, on make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state, train to move for self like Tesla. Crime rate boosting, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar, counting stacks, either that or get the bouncing like Impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
In the kitchen, heat on the cone. I was working on a blowing till the morning. You was snowing, pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lit off in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread with my partners on some choppers, stick my arm out the window just to shine.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Garrett Cole. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Tim Anderson, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Ball and a strike. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had 2 guys in his conference that were drafted ahead of him. Alex Bregman, who went 2nd overall from LSU. Dansby Swanson, who went 1st overall out of Vanderbilt. Anderson at second with nobody out.
And he almost won one more award in 2017 when he finished runner-up to Aaron Judge for Rookie of the Year. The next season, he won the World Series with the Red Sox.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Oh, 1 down. Line drive, base hit. Anderson flying around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Luis Robert now. There's a strike.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But, yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 2. When Cole's brother-in-law Brandon Crawford took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Eloy Jimenez helps out the Pale-Hose with this big swing. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in New York. And on the mound today, Michael Kopech. What do you have on him, Chris?
Nightmare start last time out. Just couldn't put things together. Didn't make it out of the first inning. He's got to shake it off, try to put things together, and have a good one here.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
Judge rips that one. Robert snags it on the run. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Cole back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Cabrera hauls it in, and there's one away. Andrew Vaughn now.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
In there for strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting it. The catcher, Seby Zavala.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate, leading the AL in batting average. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, one thing Anthony Rizzo's used to is getting plunked. No one has been hit by more pitches in Major League Baseball than Anthony Rizzo since he debuted. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 6.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Now he breaks his bat. And he grabs it foul. That misses. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The Yanks lead one. They trail here 1-0.
Sorry if I'm sad, little take a miracle from my dreams to come true. Cause it's set too high, I'm in the clouds. If I fall off, I might just die. I need rap like a...
Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Elvis Andrus. Andrus, multi-time All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Tim Anderson, doubled in his first AB. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen. Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The next offering misses. 1-1. And here it comes. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Benintendi, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Torres under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. But they're on top 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Jose Trevino. Kopech back to work. That one the other way. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Peraza hitting ninth in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. In time to Vaughn. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 1-0.
Everybody wanna go different ways. Everybody wanna have different tastes.
As we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering way off the plate. And the right-hander deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Volpe. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's Luis Robert.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Jimenez on at first. Nobody out. That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike 2. No outs, runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second. Safe there. Here is Moncada. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. Grounded out his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one's in there, 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Zavala in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. And the White Sox will strand 3. They lead it 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm a...
Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it. Went from practice squad to the team captain. Your high score, my season average. All-star, don't need a ballot. For all the labels and the pass on.
The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Chris, how about the pressure for Judge chasing Maris's mark when you get to a place in the year that you're either homering or your at-bat was a failure? The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just difficult. I mean, and this is such a team player type of person, and Aaron Judge. It's interesting just the dynamic of him having the opportunity to tie and break that record, but also being so focused on getting the W for his club, because nothing matters more in New York than a World Series championship.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out swinging his first time. A little bit low. The 1-0.
Ball.
Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Can't make the play. Robert hustles it back in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss. First and second here, no outs. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes and 1 out now.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Torres, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. Line and a base hit into right. Around third. He'll score and they tie it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. One down, runners at second and third. Popped up. Anderson gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air out towards right center. Sheets on the move to the gap. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Elvis Andrus. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And next to hit for the Sox, Tim Anderson. In there for strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball. No, that's it.
And that one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Volpe throws it to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is popped up. Volpe has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Eloy Jimenez now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Now a pop-up on the infield. Peraza under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The White Sox leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1.
Get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now it's even up.
One strike.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, left side. Benintendi is there. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next pitch is popped up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right side. Sheets makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The wind to kick the pitch. And a good eye there.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
In the air, right field. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. And they take care of Robert for the out. 1 away. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And now Gavin Sheets, 1 for 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 0-1. And there's a strike.
0-2.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical, very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Stanton now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. In there safely.
Now first baseman, Anthony.
And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. Anthony Rizzo blasts one